Hello, roomies. Paula Patio here. I hope you're having a wonderful day. I am. Here it is, Paulaville, USA, Part 2. What have I been doing that I don't want to see the opportunity of missing you guys, which I did, but why did I miss you? Well, you're going to find out right now. Paula Patio's paper floor. That's right, the paper floor. I mean, I could go into the long story, why I got the paper floor, and why I'm covering it up, and blah, 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 but I'm going to spare you that crapola. I guess my rule is, here's only one warning, okay, and it's not regarding paper floors by no means. The warning is, if you're getting a vinyl floor, take the initiative, hire a professional to properly wax it. Do not, whatever you do not use the crapola stuff that is in the stores, like Home Depot or Lowe's. Just don't. Hire somebody to properly wax your floor. Otherwise, you'll be getting a paper floor. Now, I am the paper floor queen. This is my second paper floor, okay? And first off, because I'm talking and speaking from experience, they are durable. They're practically indestructible. And there's just a couple of rules that I have to share with you, okay? If you decide to do a paper floor, okay? Rule number 1, the pound of the paper is very, very important. I use Scotch postal wrapping paper. The weight of this paper is 60 pounds. Each roll, believe me, is not 60 pounds, but it's 60 pounds, okay? Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. There's brown, I think it's called builder's paper, that you could pick up over at Home Depot or Home Cheapo. You could probably pick it up over at Lowe's too. However, I did not use it. Why? Because I do not know what the poundage is. I'm only using what I used before. And it is Scotch postal wrapping paper. I pick up the rolls that say 37.5. I'm sure that there's larger ones, but these are the rolls I got. To cover about 400 square feet, I picked up 15 rolls. My humble abode is about 850 square feet, but I'm not too sure if I'm going to do the bedrooms. I don't know. I'm deciding on that. Rule number 2, always use Elmer's glue wall. Do not, I repeat, do not use the school glue. Rule number 3, crush up that paper. As a matter of fact, do the Paula stomp, as shown here. Rule number 3, when you're putting your paper in your container that you're using to mix up the glue water solution with, you want to crush it up, of course, dunk it inside the bucket, and then you want to kind of squeeze it. You want to make sure all that paper, because paper sizes are going to vary, and you want to make sure that your paper is coated, but you also want to scrunch it up. And then what you're going to do is you're going to unfold it, and then you're going to place it on the floor. Yep, just that simple. Now, many moons ago, there was this gal that was demonstrating, how to put the paper floor on. And she was also saying, you could do it all different colors and blah, blah, blah. But she gave people a warning. I was not going to tell you how to do this. You're going to have to buy my instructional video for $39.95 or whatever the case may be. Well, I knew eventually I would be able to figure it out. So, excuse me for that interruption, I decided to do an experiment. And I did the experiment with gold metallic paint, and it came out really, really good. I mean, I'm not complaining whatsoever. And here's what I did. I painted large strips of the gold paint. All I needed to do was basically one coat. Don't have to make sure that every inch is covered. Just paint it, sister and brother. Just paint it, okay? And once it dries, then what you're going to do is tear up sheets. Now, when I tore up the sheets, I had my gold paint with me, on the roller. I had the roller paint, gold, whatever. You know what I'm talking about. Anyway, so I had that with me. So when I tore up the sheets, I was able to paint the edges. And, put that aside. Didn't take long to dry. Tear up some more sheets, paint the gold edges, da-da-da-da. Or you can choose not to do that. And I did a few that I didn't paint the edges, and I really like how that came out. As a matter of fact, I might be doing something else. See, this floor is an arts and crafts project in progress. It's probably going to never end between now and the rapture, or if I die of natural causes. One of the two. Now let's talk about paint. You could paint this brown paper any color you want. Okay, get yourself a can, a gallon of enamel paint, any color. Okay, why enamel? Well, because it has a coating on it. That's number one. And number two, you're going to put another coating on top of it. But you have to make a decision. Do you want to have no painted edges because you're going to tear the paper, or do you want edges? So if you want no edges showing, you want all paint, then I would highly suggest that you tear the paper first and then paint. Okay? Yep. And basically, that is it. Now, if you're going to tear and paint, let me tell you, that's going to be kind of like a slow process. Oh, and another thing that I'll share with you is with the paint, for example, the metallic paint, it's very difficult to kind of like crunch up. Well, of course, number one, it's metallic, but it's difficult to crunch up. So you're going to be applying it more like wallpaper. So you're going to soak it in now you're going to have to soak it, not for, like 5-10 minutes. Maybe for like a minute, maybe, if that. You want to make sure that the back of it is saturated in that glue mixture, the glue and water mixture. And the formula for that is real easy peasy. It's 1 part glue, 2 parts water. That's it. 1 part glue, 2 parts water. Now, let's talk about the coating. Your floor is done, and now you're going to protect it. So you can either have Minwax, and that's what I use. If you use Minwax, what you need to keep in mind is Minwax, and I use the fast drying polyurethane. But fair warning, Minwax, no matter what color you paint it or use to paint your paper, it's going to have a yellow cast to it. And that's why I chose the gold metallic. It originally started out like a vivid gold, like a gold bar gold. But with the Minwax, it reduced it to an antique gold. I really would have preferred the vivid gold, but antique gold is fine too. Now, if I want to put more gold over my antique gold and have it really stay gold, then what you want to get is, I'll spell it for you, and here's the picture of it. Polyurethane, that does not yellow at all. From what I hear, that does not yellow. I haven't tried the experiment yet. I will probably pick up a can of that because I think I might want to put some vivid gold splotches on my little square area, whatever. So, and I can let you know about that. But if you're in a hurry to try it on your own, that comes in a small little quart can, which that's probably what I might be picking up. And another thing that I picked up were the small sponge rollers. It's maybe, I don't know, I hate centimeters. 10.16 centimeters? Is that for real? I'm going to say this is 4 inches, okay? There you go. Case closed. 4-inch Shoreline sponge roller. And I picked up maybe about 8 of those. Depending. Because, like I said, you don't have to do everything at one time. You could take your sweet little time and do little sections at a time and, dispose of the roller, but, try to be productive. But hey, that's your house. You could take as much time as you want. Me, I'm a little bit different. I kind of do something, stop, take a break. Well, with the floor, then get back to it. Like right now, I'm finishing up the kitchen. I don't know if I want to finish it up tonight. Maybe not. Maybe I'll finish it up tomorrow. I don't know. Only time will tell. Okay, that's about all for now. I think I talked long enough. Have a nice day. And definitely keep Jesus in your heart because he's coming back soon. I'm getting my house rapture ready. Bye-bye.